Guys, after all these years, it's still good. It's still good. Twilight Princess slaps, man. Twilight Princess is amazing. Okay? I just gotta tell you about this. This is my favorite Zelda game. Miles better than Breath of the Wild. You know me. I always gotta take a little pot shot at Breath of the Wild. So here's why Twilight Princess is amazing, okay? Dungeons. We got the atmospheres for the dungeons are so good. When the game first came out, people complained about the art style a lot. Obviously, the graphic quality and textures haven't aged well, but the design of everything's so cool, man. The dungeons, you go to this abandoned desert prison in the middle of the desert. You go to this snowy mansion, and it looks lived in. It's these Yetis' house. The freaking forest. There's a city in the sky. It looks so cool. The dungeons are nice settings. The music is fitting. They're so well designed too. You're going through. You're you don't really have much options ready for you, and then you get the item, and the item's usually pretty fun, and it unlocks everything's open to you, and you can go around. And you go and explore, and the bosses are pretty fun for the most part as well. My favorite Zelda dungeon is the Arbiter's Grounds, the desert one. Star-Lord is so fun, and the freaking spinny top thing, the Beyblade. Oh my gosh, it's so fun for the 1 second that you use it in the dungeon, and then you fight the boss, and it's never seen again. That's something that Twilight Princess does. It gives you an item that's only useful for the dungeon, and then you use it for 1 or 2 pieces of heart just in the overworld. So that's cool. This is what Breath of the Wild does not have. Breath of the Wild actually does not have dungeons that are good. Every single dungeon is the exact same. They're all divine beasts. You just move stuff around. And guess what? Every boss is the exact same. They're all Ganon. It's disgusting, man. That's the best part of Zelda, is the dungeons. And here's something else that Breath of the Wild's missing, okay? Characters that are wacky and interesting. You know what? How many of the memories that I saw in Breath of the Wild? Freaking 2. Because they're so out of the way. You have to find. Why is the story you have to go out and find it off of a picture? No. I don't care about the characters because I don't ever get to know them in the story hardly. They just show up. They're hey, fight that guy, and then I'm okay. Twilight Princess, you're my homie Mallow, Tallow. They're existing. I mean, they're not great, but they don't waste too much of your time either. Some of the parts of Twilight Princess drags a bit, but I'd say if it's your first playthrough, it's fine. Really, it's fun. Man, you got these wacky characters like Agatha, the bomb shop guy who's all scared, the postman who you can make him run off the cliff if you glitch it. Oh my gosh, it's so wacky and interesting. The clown, it's just too good. Link's character design, he also looks so good in this one. My man looks so clean. Okay, the wolf, I've heard people complain about the wolf Link parts. They're not even that bad. There's 3 of them. You don't even use wolf Link after you cleanse the Twilight from the entire world. You don't even have to use wolf Link that much. You use them a little bit. That's not even that bad. It's just a change of pace. You're exploring the region. It's not that bad. The motion controls of that one mini game kind of effed me, but Twilight Princess is so good, man. I just think it's so fun. I don't know why. It's my favorite Zelda game just because I just like all the dungeons and the bosses. I mean, what can I say? And then we get to Zant. My homie Zant. He's not even a good written character at all. He's hardly in the story, I realized. He shows up once, takes your lunch money, shakes you down for a couple quarters, and he leaves, and then you fight him at the end of the game, and it's so fun. I love boss fights take you down memory lane, take you into all the other boss fight arenas. He's all wacky. He turns into a little baby at one point, and then you fight him. And the music slappers. It remixes all the other songs when you go to those areas. It's crazy. Zan, his character design is so good. That he looks so pog. He goes crazy. I love this guy. If you haven't played Twilight Princess, you should play it. It's so good. Play Twilight Princess. Bye bye. Mwah. Ew, why did I do that?